Ties people at the gym. Let's get into it.
I'm back.
I think it's safe to say that the gym is one of the most unique and divergent places on the planet. When you step foot inside that building, you never know what you're gonna get, bro. Sometimes it's some ignorant teenagers in there who just spend the entire time curling more than a hairstylist. Or you could walk in there and see that it looks like a retirement home with more senior citizens than a bingo night. It's like...
This is facts, bro. Because in the summer, Planet Fitness had this deal, right? It's free for teens. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Pajama pants. Ice cream cone. Thursday, Friday. Old people. And I don't know how to explain it. It just happens like that.
Pandora's box. Anything could happen, bro. But in all seriousness, the gym is probably one of my favorite places to go, and it's definitely something that I would recommend to anybody trying to improve their life. But there are definitely some occurrences and contingencies that maybe second guess having a membership. So
this right here is true. Like, I'm gonna be honest. There'd be some annoying type people at the gym. And the top 3 most annoying people at the gym, right? Number 1, New Year resolutioners, right? They will be the type of person to come on January 1st. The gym be looking packed, right? You'd be like, oh, okay, new friends, right? 2 weeks later, they're on the couch eating potato chips. Alright? Second type of most annoying people. The people that have their speaker out loud. I'm doing bench press, right? Nigga next to me, he's doing bench press. But why does this nigga have a speaker? Alright? Why do you have a speaker? And then he's playing EDM music. It wasn't even good music. The music was trash. Third most annoying type of people in the gym. It'd be the people that hog up all the equipment, right? You're doing dumbbell bench. But you have 5, 10, 20, 30, and 40s. I'm trying to curl some 40s. And you're using it for dumbbell bench with 10 other weights, bro. Like, just give it up, dude.
we'll be discussing some of the most diverting as well as the most obtuse scenarios and people that often materialize in the gym. Comment down below the best or the worst parts about going to the gym, and like and subscribe if you're new. First of all, can we talk about how crowded the gym is? I'm pretty sure we're all aware that on January 1st of every year, every gym on planet Earth looks like a Walmart on Black Friday because getting in shape is a part of everybody and their mother's New Year's resolutions. And there's nothing wrong with that. Who am I to judge, right? But the problem is that half these niggas never show their faces at the gym again. On January 1st, it's looking like Times Square in that motherfucker. By January 15th, it looks like Thanos just got done snapping his fingers a couple times, bro. If these niggas get a
I'm telling you, they be on the couch eating potato chips 2 weeks later.
Get free child at the gym or something, but sometimes there's still an incomputable amount of niggas in the gym. There's been times where I've gotten up earlier than a boot camp recruit and the gym is still more congested than my sinuses in the spring, bro. So then
facts, bro. No, Monday afternoons be hell. Everyone be trying to go to the gym on a Monday.
Roaming the streets at night like I'm Batman, hoping these perturbing individuals will be catching some Z's. Well, newsflash, buddy, the gym is still crowded. That's why sometimes I just live from home to avoid all the lunacy and other recklessness. But please tell me I'm not the only person who low-key gets embarrassed when they get caught working out at the crib. Like sometimes I'll be doing some push-ups before bed or something, and then my dad will come into the room and I gotta act like I wasn't doing anything. Now at face value, it's not that big of a deal, but this is deadass what it felt like, bro.
Nigga, did I just get you?
This is facts, bro. Them 3 a.m. David Goggins motivation videos be having me go crazy. I be running about 50 push-ups. Every time I see them video, I be thinking like, damn, my life could be better right now. But then I just chill on my diet, eating some random shit.
The B shit.
Sweet Jesus, Lord have mercy.
But anywho, I've never been the type of person to spend every waking moment of my day in the gym. I've always seen clips of those motherfuckers who are built like the damn Michelin Man talking about how you need to spend all day in the gym and whatnot. Me personally, I spend like 90 minutes in the gym at the most. You know, I like to keep shit moving while still being efficient. Now we gotta talk about the
I'm gonna be honest, y'all have seen my gym vlogs, bro. I spend 30 minutes in the gym max. 30 minutes in the gym max. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really only lift for definition at this point. Like, I got the muscle. I don't even need to be in there for that long.
Type of people at the gym. Firstly, there's the motherfuckers who are constantly taking more selfies than a preteen in 2012. These niggas do one set and snap a picture of themselves to post on social media. And I'm pretty sure every gym on earth has that person who spends an unconscionable amount of time in the mirror, bro. Like they deadass spend twice the amount of time snapping pictures of themselves when they actually do working out. Like, don't get me misconstrued. I understand if you want to take pictures and track progress and all that other extracurricular hooey, but your body isn't gonna go through a fucking whole transformation after a couple sets. I've legitimately seen people come to the gym, take a picture of themselves at the gym for their inadequate Instagram story, and then leave. Like at that point, you might as well open up Adobe Photoshop.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm guilty of this. Like, I be spending 30 minutes in the gym, and then I go into the little yoga, like there's this yoga studio session, and I just snap some pictures, bro. I take my shirt off, snap pictures, never posting them though, cause they, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like with posting gym pics, it's either they look good or they're just corny, and I feel like the ones I take just be corny.
and edit yourself in a stock image, bro. But my biggest gripe that I have with people who are incessantly on their phone is when they're sitting at a machine or bench like they're on their fucking lunch break or something, bro. And I'm usually a patient nigga, but this shit categorically boils my blood. And then they got the nerve to try and reserve 3 machines, 5 pairs of dumbbells, 8 plates, and the cable machine. Like, my nigga, how are you putting gym equipment on layaway? They be out here collecting dumbbells like Puffles and Club Penguin, bro. And then they don't even put up this entire conglomeration of weights and other doohickeys. They deadass leave the gym floor looking like a damn minefield. One wrong step and your toes gonna be throwing up gang signs. How hard is it to just put your shit up when you're done with it? Especially with these roided up niggas who put 12,000 pounds on the leg press.
Nah, this is facts, bro. Because how do y'all be putting so much weight in the leg press? Like, me personally, I don't use the leg press, but like 3 plates would probably be my max. I don't know how y'all be using 12 plates, bro. Like, how is y'all knees not snapping?
Putting hella weights on the machines. Now we gotta talk about the ego lifters. These have to be some of the most perturbing individuals in the gym. These motherfuckers suggest on maneuvering more plates than the ambitious waiter, bro. And most of the time it's some cretinous teenager who doesn't really know what they're doing and is trying to lift as much weight as possible. It's like they watch one Sam Sulek video and decide to go to town on every exercise possible. I've seen niggas load up the squat rack and then end up looking like Kenny Smith when they attempt this strenuous task. These niggas be flipping and flopping like a fish out of water trying to move all that weight, bro. I've seen people almost put themselves on a shirt while benching because they're trying to impress some random girl at the gym. Talking about, watch this, bro, I'm about to hit a new PR. My nigga, you about to end up in the ER if you don't drop that shit by 100 pounds. Niggas really be out here.
This is facts, bro. Like, y'all seen that Blueface video where he was like, back in the day, this is kind of old, where he was like lifting that and he was like struggling his ass off? That's what that remind me of.
The curl Lizzos in each hand, like, bro, relax. And that's the other thing. These imprudent motherfuckers got the gall to ask me to spot them. I usually don't have a problem spotting people in the gym, but one time this dude asked me to spot him, so we walk over to the bench press, and what do I see? I see a red bird looking at me. I see 4 45-pound plates on each side, and now my mind is racing like the Daytona 500. If bro can't get this bar up, he's going to meet the woo. I'm not an Avenger, my nigga. He ended up doing like 1.5 reps before burning out, and my shoulder damn near fell off the bone like a tender turkey, like trying to pull that bar back up. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather find out I'm using a weight that's too light and now I'm making slower gains than use some shit that's too heavy and end up folding myself like Sunday laundry. And please tell me I'm not the only person who finds the sound of people slamming down the weight stack and other equipment insufferable. I don't think y'all realize how loud these motherfuckers are. I'm in the back of the gym doing shoulder presses, blasting Rio. I'm talking full blast. And yet I can still hear these motherfuckers throwing their weights down like they just scored a touchdown or something, bro. They really feel the need to let the entire gym, as well as anybody within a 20-mile radius, know how much weight.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really even have that problem in my gym. Like, no one really slams down the weights in my gym.
I personally don't mind when people slam the weight when they're on their last rep of a set, but some of these niggas really sound like they're doubling as blacksmiths, bro. And then of course these motherfuckers be screaming at the top of their lungs like they're in labor. Like, I get training to failure and all that. When you're damn near about to shit your pants from straining, I think you need to chill. Some people at my gym sound like they be charging up, bro. There's obviously nothing wrong with lifting heavy. Progressive overload is essential for muscle growth. But when it comes at the risk of your form and your safety, then is it really worth it? Can we also
This is facts, bro. Like, I was at the gym the other day, right? And I'm like, normally when I go to my sets and I do my sets, I just really just be there. I really be there just doing it, right? And when I go to failure, I just stay quiet. But there's this dude next to me, right? And he's like,
those people who try and perform the most unconscionable and scatterbrained exercises known to man. I've seen niggas combine push-ups, curls, and rows all at once. Now don't get me wrong, I'm in no way, shape, or form an expert in anatomy or personal training, but what fucking benefits are you getting from doing this shit, bro? Not gonna lie, bro, if I was in the gym and I look over and see this, I'm calling the cops and getting your hyper ass a bottle of Ritalin. It looks like this nigga's prepping for the world's most intense game of the floor is lava. I think some of these people just walk into the gym and try to think of the most indecorous movements of all time. If I ever attempted to indulge in anything like this, I'm 99.9% sure that I would receive a lifetime ban, bro. And I vividly remember when this was a fucking trend on the internet. It was just the most asinine individuals performing the most gooberish movements with any equipment they could find. Like, what type of humiliation ritual was this? Who he training for, a P. Diddy? I get that everybody has their own goals and aspirations when it comes to fitness, but I doubt I'll ever fathom shit like this, bro. The movements and gestures that some of these motherfuckers be executing should have them on some type of list. There's niggas out here.
I'm gonna be honest, with these type of workout, it really be the personal trainer setting them up. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if you get a personal trainer, they will mess you up so hard. You'd be better off going on TikTok finding exercises, because the personal trainers at my gym be having us do the most random shit ever. And like, I'm looking like, damn, if I was a personal trainer, I just have them doing like supersets of curls or something, and then they got them curling like 5 pounds on like one leg, curling 5 pounds, get their balance up, bro. Like, they really just be wasting time.
Playing as Peter Parker, bro. I've never witnessed such an atrocity. And then of course we got the content creators and influencers. Now, like I said earlier, I have no problem with people taking pictures or videos showing their transformations or progressions, but the issue that I have with a lot of influencers is that they be spreading more bullshit than a farmer. I know I'm not the only person who's come across those videos where they swear up and down that everything possible is ruining your gains. Warming up is ruining your gains. 3 sets of 10 is ruining your gains. Drinking water is ruining your gains. They really be out here trying to discombobulate niggas, bro. And then half the time these motherfuckers be sticking more needles in themselves than an acupuncture patient, bro.
back in the day, I'd be like listening. I'd be like first listening to these people back in the day, like getting into the gym. And I would they would tell me you got to take protein 30 minutes after the workout. And I would do all that. And I didn't get that much bigger, to be honest. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, you eat the protein whenever you want to, bro. Like, just do whatever you want, really. Like, you just got to eat kind of healthy and you'll get big.
Motherfuckers be sticking more needles in themselves than an acupuncture patient, bro. Trying to act like they work so hard, meanwhile they be on more juice than Bane. They try and turn weightlifting into fucking rocket science to try and get you to buy their plan or something. Talking about, I lost 50 pounds in 1 month, you can do it too if you follow my routine. I've learned more from the people at the gym than I ever had from these niggas on YouTube. Also, shout out to all the big body bands, back ass niggas who are always the most genuine and kind hearted people in the entire gym. You would think these Johnny Bravo built niggas would be hostile, but they really just be vibing for real. Then of course we got the people who be recording TikToks and shit at the gym. Few things in this world scare me, and one of those things is someone recording a video in the gym. When that whole epidemic of motherfuckers accusing people of staring at them in the gym and being perverse was going around, I was on edge. I'd be damned if I glanced over someone's direction and now I'm being labeled as a freak on TikTok or something. Every time I was in the gym, I was putting on my best Bird Box impression, bro. Y'all was not finna frame me. I understand that there are some creeps to the gym, but us normies who are just trying to work out don't gotta catch strays too. But there are definitely some weirdos who try and treat the gym like a club or something, bro. Trying to spit game at everything with a pulse. I also despise those people that try to get all exasperated when there's people in the background of their video. Breaking news, if you're in a public setting, there's most likely gonna be people walking in the background. Can we also talk about,
Bro, when I record my gym vlogs, like, I feel like people are gonna look at me and be like, damn, I can't walk through this video or something like that. But like, it's really not that big of a deal. But I will say though, y'all heard about that Joe Swole nigga, bro? He got canceled so hard, bro. I don't even know how that happened.
locker rooms? Lord have mercy, I've never felt more violated in all my years. A bunch of butt-ass naked senile niggas congregating in front of my locker, just marinating in their dirty-ass, wrinkly-ass filth. They was in that motherfucker looking like a bunch of Sphinx cats, bro. And then they got the nerve to try and converse with me talking about, well, bust my britches, don't you just love the gym? Not anymore, my nigga, put some clothes on. I don't understand how these geezers can just stand in a circle with their beef out talking about their favorite fiber pills and shit. So from now on, I just drive home sweaty for the sake of my eyeballs and manhood. Finally, we gotta talk about the niggas on the revenge tour. These are usually the people who just got broken up with and convert their depression and or anger into a DBZ level transformation. They pull up to the gym in a black hoodie and don't usually say a word to anybody. They're usually equipped with some big ass skull candy headphones or something and some oversized clothes, which makes them stick out like a sore thumb because most of the people at the gym are half naked anyway. Me personally, I just don't want a big ass tee and some sweats or some shorts, which is why niggas think I'm built like an Enderman, but I don't really care for trying to show off my physique. But in conclusion, make sure y'all hitting legs because I don't want to see a bunch of grooves when I go to Walmart. But I think that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down below the best or the worst part about going to the gym, the worst type of people at the gym. Comment, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below something related to the video, man. Like, subscribe.
Alright, I will see you guys on the next video. This is going now. On to the next one.